Grand Rising family. Here we are with another reading for the weekend, and we're going to do it with this beautiful deck of cards. The first card is a destiny card. All right, trust your destiny. Ask yourself this question: if you knew you would have the support you needed, what would you do? Right? What would you do different? What would you do? Ask yourself this question. The universe conspires. Keep going and don't lose your way. Your task isn't to pave the road, but simply to stay true to your true direction and take one step after another. And if you do this, it's impossible to go wrong. The universe conspires. Don't hesitate or doubt. Use your heart as a compass and keep putting one foot in front of the other. If you follow the invisible trail of what encourages and illuminates you, you will end up illuminating the world without even realizing it. So most people don't follow their soul's strongest calling. It's true. Most people don't follow their soul's strongest calling because they wait to see the final destination before taking the first step. But if you take one small step each day, in a year you will have taken 365 days in the direction of your calling. Important. If you want to write a book, for example, write one page each day. If you want to change your career, for example, dedicate yourself to doing something in that direction every day. Before you know it, within a year, before you know it, you'll look back and marvel at how far you have come. So keep going and open yourself up to a whole new level of support and love. All right? And your angels and your ancestors, what they're saying here is that things aren't going to go exactly as you are planning, but if you have a little faith and keep going, it will turn out even better than you could imagine. All right, so that was a good start, this reading. So yeah, continue. Let's take that first step together today. And let's continue the energy of creation, our time to create, right? With the next card which is to break the chains. So to continue with the flow of creation, they need you to tear down ancestral patterns and heal. For some of you, you still have some healing to do, all right? They want you to rewrite your future, but in order to rewrite your future, some might have to still do some healing, all right? And yeah, any loop that you're in, any ancestral pattern that you're repeating, we've got to work on that so your inner light can glow, right? So they say you feel called to heal your family heritage or to free yourself from living the lives of your ancestors. This may mean that you need to get rid of an old pattern you have inherited, either from your mother's or father's side, or that you need to heal a past trauma that isn't even yours. Isn't that something? Many of the traumas aren't even ours, and we're not conscious of that. All right? Or observe certain old ways of being and doing that no longer serve you. We all carry emotional trauma in our energy field, which can back up to 7 generations. Wow. Yes. This is why family patterns are the most difficult to break. To begin with, they are often not even our own. However, we don't know another way of being or acting. And that's why we continue to act out the same drama. Careful. So observe your pattern. Observe, like last week we were saying that to observe you, yourself, your surroundings, why are you manifesting certain people, surroundings, an environment. Why you might even feel like you're in a loop. You're like your conscious, like, wow, keep repeating, I'm in this loop, and it's because it's some inner work you need to work on still. There's a pattern you need to break. Okay. So the key point to remember here regarding the healing of ancestral traumas is that you cannot heal another person. Okay, so careful that don't waste your energy on healing another person. But your healing can inspire someone else to heal. All right? Because healing releases energy. Now you feel guided to take care of your own life and decide how you want it to be. All right? So focus on yourself, focus on your inner healing, breaking that ancestral pattern. You're the one who's going to break it in your family, and so you can continue creating for you a better life, manifesting a better life. Right? Okay. So now within this card, they want you to ask these two questions, very important questions to yourself. What ways of being or patterns do you want to release from yourself? Okay? What patterns and what ways of being you want to release? Number 2, what part of the future do you want to rewrite? Right? What part of your future you want to rewrite? So ask yourself those two questions. Okay? And your ancestors and your angels, they're with you, and they want you to know that the time has come to shake off the old chains and realize the dream of a better future for you and your loved ones. All right. And then we're going to continue with the third card. The third card is saying you're already on your way. Stop overthinking it and keep going. You know your true path, right? Don't question things so much you're on the right track. You're on the right path. So don't question things so much. I know we tend to overthink things, right? And doubt. But no, you're on the right path. You're doing well. Just continue with that little inner work, little inks that you might have inside. That's what the idea of observing yourself, your emotions, because of what you're feeling inside, your emotions inside is what's reflecting outside of you. All right, and do any corrections that need to be corrected. Stop overthinking it. It's happening right now, and you're closer than you think. You're exactly where you need to be, and everything is moving at just the right pace. Okay, so we're all at the right place at the right time. No more, so no need to be anxious, no need to be frustrated, no need to, okay? And if you, just keep working on your self-love and your inner work, because these cards are about inner light, working on your inner light. Don't try to rush anything, don't rush it. This isn't the time to be impatient, but to walk with serenity. There's no hurry. Again, there is no hurry. What you're building will be built. What you have planned will soon bloom. With each new day, another brick is laid. You have come a long way. We have come a long way. The foundations are solid. Now all that is left is for you to trust yourself and keep walking. And if the idea gets into your head that everything should be going faster, think of it as your ego comparing you to someone else. We gotta stop that too. No, that's a no-no. I'll repeat that again. If the idea gets into your head, that everything should be going faster, think of it as your ego comparing you to someone else. Why? Right? Why? But comparisons aren't good, right? And we know that. Exactly. We each have our own journey. Follow your path and nurture your own garden, trusting that your time to bloom will soon come too. Your ancestors and your angels, they want you to know, your angels, yes, they definitely want you to know. They want you to cultivate your inner light. So focus on yourself, focus within, check your emotions, and keep going. All right. Okay, so then I also have a surprise card to end this reading, and the surprise card is a High Priestess card and talks about intuition, wisdom, and patience. All right, so you are that High Priestess, and don't doubt that. You are that High Priestess, and you're very intuitive. You have, and you're wise, and they just, be patient. It's a time of patience. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna throw that down there, the surprise card, and I hope you all enjoy the reading. Stay encouraged, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.